When you plan your demonstration beforehand, you increase your credibility to the audience and have greater control over the event. The following sample session plan can be used to plan your kitchen fat fire demonstration. You must use this disclaimer. Ladies and gentlemen, during this demonstration, a fireball and a small amount of smoke will be generated from burning cooking oil. Everyone, please stay on your feet and stay behind the safety line. Allow 10 to 15 minutes until the oil ignites. Welcome the audience. Introduce the kitchen fire simulator as the New South Wales Fire Brigade's latest weapon against home or workplace hazards. Read out the disclaimer. Give a reminder about 000, Australia's emergency number. The aim, to make your home, workplace a safety environment. When the oil has ignited, explain about smoke layers. This kitchen fire is in a relatively safe environment. In your kitchen, you may have curtains and other inflammable materials near the stove, so the flames could do far more damage.
But you will see what happens when that catches fire and we use the wrong extinguishment to put the fire out. While I'm waiting for my oil to heat up though, I want to talk about a couple of other things that are very, very important and some things that the New South Wales Fire Brigades considers that you should be aware of. First of all, test it every month and also every 6 months at the change of daylight saving. We suggest the start and the finish of daylight saving. We suggest to you that you change the battery within the smoke alarm. Now, the battery in this particular type is a small 9-volt battery. In others, it may be a fitted smoke alarm, permanently fitted, attached to your electricity supply. In that case, it has a 10-year battery. You don't have to worry about changing it. If the battery goes flat in this portable one, it will chirp and let you know that the battery requires changing, and we suggest that you change it that day to ensure that you have protection within your home, because after all, this is fitted to save your lives. Another thing that we strongly suggest that you have in your kitchen area is a small portable dry powder fire extinguisher, similar to this. These are readily available in stores like the one behind me, in supermarkets, hardware stores, that sort of thing. And the advantage of these is they're portable and they're very easy to use and they're lightweight. We suggest that when you fit one of these, if this is your stove here and you have an imaginary doorway over here, that you fit it adjacent to the doorway. You fit it above small child height so the child doesn't pull it off the wall, but at a height where you can reach it. The idea of having it near the door is that if you have a fire that you're not happy about tackling, that you're not happy about putting out, or a fire that's well and truly beyond your control, you are far enough away from that fire to exit out, raise the alarm and keep out of the building, away from the fire. I'll talk about alarms in a minute. Now behind me you can see that my kitchen stove is beginning to warm up a little bit. Oh my goodness me, it's on fire. That's no good at all, is it? What do? First of all, I don't panic. I turn the energy source off, be it the gas or electricity, and the easiest thing for me to do is just to put the lid on and it will go out. However, for the purpose of the demonstration tonight, I will take the lid off.
As soon as the oil vapour ignites, begin the demonstration. If you delay or get caught in a lengthy explanation, the equipment may be damaged or the demonstration might not work. Stand on one side with your back to the wind to the full length of the extension pole. Pour the water into the oil from a height of about 20 centimetres. When the fireball ignites, the crowd will move back in reflex. For the safety of your spectators, it's imperative that they have room to move. It's imperative that nobody be sitting down.
Now what happened there, we had a chemical reaction because we introduced water into the fire. And unfortunately, that sort of fire is very catastrophic. What happens there, you saw that smoke and flame went straight up. Now what would happen in your normal kitchen is that above your stove you've got your ventilation system, your exhaust fan. The smoke and flames goes up into the roof area. That's well beyond your area. So what do? The first thing you do is you yell out, "Fire! Fire! Fire!" in a long and strong voice so everybody within the building can hear that there is something wrong. And even before that, you should rehearse with your family and people that are in your home that when they hear that warning, that they need to react automatically and straight away. What you need to do is gather up your brood, go outside the building, go to your pre-designated assembly point, which you should have, the front gates, a big tree, the next door neighbour's driveway, something similar to that. Contact the fire brigade by ringing 000, use next door's phone, your mobile phone that you've got in your pocket, flag somebody down the road, but do not go back into the premises. And do not allow anybody else to go back into the premises, particularly the little children. Okay, so keep your brood with you at your pre-designated assembly point. The fire brigade will arrive. The good chaps that have got the appliance here tonight, they'll arrive. And one of the first questions they will ask you at your designated assembly point is everybody accounted for? And you will say yes. And don't forget that if you've got a visitor, make sure that they're with you too. So it's very important to have an escape plan, and there are some templates for escape plans on the table up there, and the firefighters are only too glad to show you how to fill them out, take one away and put it to good use. Stick it on your fridge, rehearse it every month and you can't go wrong. Okay, I'll just go over the points that I've covered tonight. First thing, you must have a serviceable, fitted smoke alarm in every building where sleeping takes place in New South Wales. The New South Wales Fire Brigades strongly suggests that you have a small portable dry powder fire extinguisher within your kitchen. Sitting next to it, a fire blanket ready to use. And the most important thing from tonight is never use water on a kitchen oil fat fire. The lid, the smoke blanket, the fire extinguisher, but never the water. Thank you very much for your attention tonight, and on behalf of the firefighters of Albury, we're really glad you attended. Thank you.
Allow the saucepan and oil to cool until they can be handled. Pour the remaining oil-water mixture into a container for suitable disposal. The sooner the kitchen fire simulator and saucepan are cleaned, the easier it is. Wear disposable gloves and use normal kitchen cleaning materials. Check gas cylinders and fill if necessary. Check all components for damage. Check the inventory and stow in the kitchen fire simulator box. Report and replace damaged equipment. Replacement parts are available through SCAT. On returning to your station, record the activity in CARS. Kitchen fire simulators are booked through your zone commander. Any queries regarding the equipment or procedures described in this video should be directed to the Assistant Director, Corporate and Community Risk, Greenacre. And finally, only trained New South Wales Fire Brigade firefighters are authorised to use the kitchen fire simulator, and approved procedures must be followed. Remember, the correct setup, usage, maintenance and storage of the simulator are essential to the ongoing success of the portable kitchen fire simulator program.